Continue on I-65 South for 6 miles.
What's going on, you guys? I'm coming on here trying to holler at y'all and talk to y'all about co-workers. How and what kind of experience did y'all have with y'all co-workers and also supervisors? I have a video up on my channel where I had a problem with my supervisor. No, not really. I didn't have a problem with her. She had a problem with me. And I just want you guys, if y'all ever experienced working under a supervisor that simply did not like you for no apparent reason. You don't know the person, never seen the person until they step foot on your job as a supervisor. And from day one, she targeted you. I went through that experience. I had a very hard time, and I ended up I went to my immediately supervisor, the supervisor over her, talk to her about it. Say something is wrong, this lady is targeting me, she doing this, she doing that. Nothing was done. Or either they talked to her, and once they talked to her, she really got on my ass. She really got on my ass. Because I had...
In 2 miles, use the right 2 lanes to take exit 1 for US. 90.
Supervisor. That didn't do any good. I kept going back. They kept not doing anything about the situation. Then I took it to the administrator. This is how bad this was. I wanted to quit my job. This is how bad it was. Quit my job or whoop her ass. One of the two. Or both. I really wanted to do both of them. Went to the administrator. Talked to the administrator about it, right? Once I talked to the administrator about her, I asked the administrator, can we sit down? Could you do a meeting with me and her, with you guys in here, and we sit down and we talk about it and find out what is her problem with me so
In a
I can
half
fix
mile,
it.
use the right 2 lanes to take exit 1 for US 90.
I went in there very humble, saying like, yeah, it gotta be me. Could you get her to talk to me so she can tell me what I'm doing wrong?
Use the right 2 lanes to take exit
so
1.
we can fix it. Because if I don't know what I'm doing wrong, then how can I fix it?
In a quarter mile, use any lane to turn slightly right onto US 90 Government Boulevard.
I'll get the meeting together. Do you know this lady refused the meeting from the administrator? She said she was not going to meet with me. The only way she would meet with me, I would have to meet with her.
At the light, use any lane to turn slightly right onto US 90 Government Boulevard.
Sorry about that GPS.
At the light, use any lane to turn left onto US 90.
Did not want
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Satchel Page Drive.
witnesses. The only way she would speak to me is just me and her. That's it. So you guys, guess what? I wasn't having it. I was not having it because as a bigger snake as she was, if she thought I was going to talk to her without any witnesses, she had to be crazy. She had to be mental. Had to. But my point is, how could you, as an administrator, as a boss, let somebody, a supervisor, tell you, no, I'm not going to meet with her? Shouldn't have that been a red flag? Shouldn't that have been, oh, this lady is bullying her, this lady is mistreating her, when she don't even want to sit down and talk to her and let her know what she doing wrong so she can get it right? I really had a lawsuit, to be honest. I really had a lawsuit. Because one thing about me, I kept record. That's the most important thing. If you got a supervisor or anybody at your job harassing you, mistreating you, the best thing to do is keep notes. Keep notes, keep dates, what date it happened, who you talked to about the situation, what did they do, what was the result of you going to them talking. Keep all of that and just keep it back. And I did that. I did that. So once the administrator told me that she didn't want to talk to me, and she didn't know why she didn't want to talk to me, that was the end of it. That was the end of it. I went through this here with this lady, with this supervisor, for about a year. For a whole year of harassment. And they knew it. The people around them knew it. They saw it. She even told one of the employees,
in a quarter mile, use the second from the left lane to turn left onto Azalea Road.
She said she could not stand me. That's what she told a co-worker of mine. Truly a violation. Truly a violation.
At the light, use the second from the left lane to turn left onto Azalea
What
Road.
I had to do, this was my one and final thing that I said I was going to do. And if this wasn't going to work, I was going to leave. It was just that bad. And I had been working for this company for almost 10 years, but I was getting ready to leave. I had to write corporate. I wrote corporate. And what I did, I also wrote the administrator. I CC'd the administrator. Other word, I let them know. I let them know that I was writing corporate, and I let them know what was said on the letter. But what I did do, I sent corporate letter.
In 1,000 feet, turn right.
And I sent it certified. So I would know when they got it and know that they received my letter. Once I did that, that's when I sent my administrator the letter. Because
take the next left, then turn right.
I did that, I didn't want them to have a heads up that I had sent corporate the letter, because they would have planned it. They would have said this or that. They would have got their lies together. Other word, I didn't want that. I wanted
take the next left and turn right
by surprise. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. And that's what happened. So when corporate got the letter, I'm assuming,
take the next right, then your destination will be on the left.
They call him. Let me turn this up. So you guys, I'm assuming that please hit that like button. I'm assuming corporate called the administrator and wanted to know about that situation, because that letter had all details, all dates, who I went to, and so I went through the chain of command several times, and it had the dates, and also it had the results of what I did, which was nothing, zero. They did not care. They didn't care. They did not care that I was getting harassed. So one of the ladies from Human Resources, I will never forget her. Her name was Nushelle. That was her name. She came down. I didn't know she had came down for me. I just thought, because corporate sometimes come down back and forth. She came down, and I was walking down the hall, and she called me. She said, hey. She said, I got your letter. She said, could you come in this room over here to talk to me? We went in the room. I let her know what I was going through. I told her, I think this woman want to see me fired or me quit. I told her I did not know her. I never seen her until she came to this business. I'm not going to expose the location or the company name. Not going to do that. But I didn't know her. She didn't know me. I had never seen this woman. Okay? Never seen her before. Please hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. I did not know this lady, never saw her. So, Nichelle, I'm going to say human resource from corporate. She told me, don't even worry about it. Say she would never, don't worry about my job. My job is secure. I'm not going nowhere. We know the situation now. We know the problem. You don't have nothing to worry about. She said, I will talk to the administrator because your supervisor shouldn't have the power to refuse to talk to me about what she say I'm having a problem with me. I said, yes, she report me every day. She report me. She literally reported something on me every day. Every day. But she don't talk to me. Once I went and talked to the supervisor, talked to the administrator, she quit talking to me altogether. I pretty much did what I knew what to do. Like I said, I had been there for 10 years, but she would not direct me. She'll tell this person, tell this person, tell this person what to do or whatever, or what, but she would never say anything to me after I talked to the administrator. Before she did, told me all off the wall shit to do. But you guys, please hit that like button. This is a serious issue. If you ever get it in a position where you working under a supervisor that don't like you from the gate, you got a serious problem on your hand, and you have to take these steps. You have to be professional. You have to take these steps. You have to write down notes. You have to be cool if you want your job. A lot of people, if I didn't have the patient that I had, if I had been somebody else, it would have went a totally different way. A total different way, because I never raised my voice to her. I never disrespected her. I never not did what she asked me to do. I did not do that, because I knew one slip up, I was gonna be out the door, because they were gonna believe her over me, even though had been there longer. They looking at, she's a supervisor, I'm a nursing assistant. That's what they looking at. It was horrible. Horrible. Long story short, I'm going to tell you what she did that messed her up. Because she could have kept on picking on me. She could have kept on picking on this nursing assistant, lowest position in the building. She could have kept on picking on me, and they wouldn't have did not one thing. Only thing that happened when I went to corporate was, I feel like the administrator told her to leave me alone, stay away from her. Because like I said, what she did when I did all that, she stopped supervising. She didn't say nothing to me. She didn't give me an assignment. She didn't give me an assignment. She didn't tell me to go do this. It was like I was invisible to her. So that's what happened. I went with the flow because it was much better than what it was. Much better than what it was. But how could an administrator let this kind of stuff go on? This lady should have been fired. But instead, they let her stay there because it was just a little old nursing assistant that she was effing with. I didn't mean enough to them to do anything about it. That's how I'm looking at it. But I had a lawsuit. I had a lawsuit for harassment. I had a lawsuit on the company, not only the supervisor. I had a lawsuit for the company. If I had been smart, I should have went for it. I wouldn't have had to work today. I wouldn't have had to look for a job today. I wouldn't have had to lift a finger today. But I was so caught up and so emotional and so distraught over this woman treating me that way, and I didn't understand why, because I didn't know her. She didn't know me. We never had a back and forth argument. Never. So why is you so hateful and trying to bring me down so much? I couldn't understand it. I could not understand it. But what she messed up was she started messing with these people here. See, she started messing with these people. She started effing with these. See, I'm this. They didn't give a damn. They didn't care. But when she started messing with one of these right here, one of these, see this here? When she started messing with one of them, that's when the shit hit the fan. That's when it hit the fan. That's when they wanted to do something about it. That's when they say that was crazy. Yeah. That's when they say she got a mental problem. That's when they wanted to do something about it. That's when they let her go. When she started messing with one of these. But if she had stuck with this, she probably would have been still working there today. Today. That's the kind of society we live in. People don't realize it. A lot of people don't want to face it. A lot of people want to say, no, that's not what it is. That's not what it is. That's what it is. If you experience it, then you don't know. It's so much backhanded prejudice in the workforce until it's ridiculous. And if you like this, you probably don't know it. But if you like this, you know it. It's slick. Ain't nothing changed. The only thing changed is they used to do it straight in the open. Now they do it like this here. Like a snake. They snake it. That's how they do it. That's how they do it. And they in your face, yeah, we gonna do this. Yeah, we gonna. You close that door. You close that door, they do one of these numbers. They don't care nothing about you. They don't care nothing about you. And that was the hurting part, because I really, where I worked at, I really thought this company was different. I thought the people was different. I thought they truly cared. But when that happened, I knew they didn't give a good God about me. All they was worried about what I can do. What I can do for them. And if I had any sense, I ain't gonna even say any sense. If I had been in the right mind frame, I would have sued the hell out of them. Because it clearly was harassment, what I went through. Harassment with no repercussion. Harassment with no supervisors, administrators, none of them resolved the issue. None. And the lady stayed there. The only way this lady got fired is because she got on one of these. She started on one of these here. And when she got on one of these, that's when they did something about it. Sad, but so true. It happened to me, and I'm quite sure it happened to a lot of other people. This is not an isolated story. I'm quite sure it happened a whole lot. It does. I know this is a touchy subject. I know a lot of people don't want to talk about it. And I know a lot of Caucasian people don't understand it. Because you don't even see it. You could be right there and not even see it. You can actually be doing it and not even knowing it. I had a supervisor. I'm going to give you an example. I had a supervisor. And she would come in the morning. And if she see us sitting at the nurse station, us, as in this, she immediately go into, did y'all check this here? Or did y'all put this here there? Did you do this here? She go into the checklist of stuff that we supposed to do when we first get there. Most people say that's fine. That's no big deal. She doing her job. She see you sitting down and she know these things supposed to be done at a certain time in the morning. And she see you sitting, so she asking you that. Okay. Fine. But when she see come in and these here right here is sitting down at the nurse's station. See this here? Guess what? Good morning. How y'all doing? Yeah, how was your weekend? Small talk. Never once asking, did you do this here? Did you do that? Did you do this? Did you do that? How you did this? Never once. That's a prime example. Do she realize that she do that? I doubt it. I doubt it. It's ingrained up here. It's ingrained. But me being like this, I notice it because stuff like that happen all the time. Things like that happen all the time with us. With us. Me and my daughter, sometime when I go in a store, I have security following me in each row. Each row. I have small talking with me, trying to get information. I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. I see Caucasian people a lot with black kids. Do I follow up behind them or automatically think something is going on? No. No. Well, I mean, why would I? I may look at them and I know that's a black child with a white person, but am I automatically thinking that black lady or man or family, white family with a black child, do I automatically think it's foul play, something going? No, I don't. But y'all do. Y'all do. And remember, I'm not saying all. Please. I'm not saying all. I'm just giving you guys the fact. Because like I said, most of y'all like this don't even realize it. Most of y'all like this are doing it and don't even realize it. Because it's so natural for you. So natural. Some people call it privilege. If you're born like this and not like this, you're privileged. Everything is thrown at your fingertips. Everything. You 10 step, 50 step ahead just by looking like this. Don't have to do nothing. Don't have to do nothing but sit down, lay down, whatever. Sad, but it's true. It's reality. And we have to live with that every day. Every day. Every day. But getting back to my supervisor, I don't know how I strayed. Oh, yes, I do, because when she started messing with these people here, they did something about it. But anyway, what happened was, I'm going to tell you what happened. A co-worker that I thought was cool with me, that I thought was my friend, was actually didn't like me. But she knew the supervisor. I think they went to school together or something. She knew the supervisor. So she was feeding the supervisor, talking about me to the supervisor. So before the supervisor even knew me, even met me, she already had this opinion about me. So she didn't even get to know me herself. She was going by what a coworker was feeding her. That's why I say coworkers, that's what they are, coworkers. Not a friend, a coworker. That's what they are. But still in all, that supervisor was wrong regardless of what that coworker said, because she is a supervisor. She shouldn't go on what a coworker said. And better than that, she shouldn't even have that kind of conversation with a coworker. It should have been stopped. So all in all, the co-worker still, the supervisor was still at fault because she is held to a higher code of conduct than just a regular worker. Point blank, period. So that's it for this live. I hope y'all subscribe to my channel, like, and subscribe to my channel. So let me get out of here. Talk to y'all later. Peace.